Look at your haircut. You look so nice.
I hate it.
Really? It looked nice.
I hate it.
He don't like his hair short.
I only like big hair.
Oh, since when? Because you used to like a haircut.
I'm not no baby.
Good.
Oh gosh.
Not a baby. All right. So you ready?
Yeah.
So welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight we are reviewing The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 14, episode 14. I think that's right, y'all. Not sure. But before we start,
It's 14. Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel.
She's
he's
not a
been
baby.
working out. He's tired. All right, y'all. So it's the next morning after the dramatic dinner from the night before. Candy was talking to Ty. She was like, I try to control my anger, but she tried me. Okay. At this point, Candy is completely done with Marlo. And I think we all understand.
I mean, we've been done with Marlo. I think Candy waited long, way beyond time.
So Sanya's taking everyone to Kingston where she's having this mashup race. Jamaica versus USA is what she said. She gives Drew an official Olympic track uniform of hers. Talking about normally you have to earn this. She be acting like we supposed to be impressed with that kind of stuff. I mean, it's a little bit
I'm
much.
impressed with her. I'm not necessarily impressed with her memorabilia. Like that stuff means a lot to you. It doesn't mean a lot to her.
Yeah, she acting
But I
like you're
mean,
supposed
the
to be
fact
like, oh my God.
That list, that's impressive.
Yeah. But not the whole, oh, you get to hold my goals for a second and put them back, or or here's my uniform.
That though. That's why she got like her whole entire family around her. She's used to,
Being worshiped. Yeah.
now you're around a bunch of bitches that are used to being worshipped. So it's weird because
Yeah. Child, they showed that old picture of Drew because she said she was a track star back in the day. I was like, so how much work did Drew have? Because that's not the same face. That's not the same face. Like you could show a picture of me back in the day and it's me. That's a whole totally different face.
Well, that's not what I was gonna say, but oh my.
I'm just saying.
I was just gonna say she ran track back in the day. She wasn't a track star, but you said she had a whole new face back in the day.
I was like, that. Okay, Drew.
Now I want to look at it again.
Yeah, go back and look at that. Put that little split picture up of then and now. I was like, oh, that's not her. So we're on the bus. Marlo, she apologized for getting upset when Ralph said he didn't want to adopt Drew's son. Okay, she said she didn't listen to the whys of what. Candy was like, I don't give a damn who she apologized to. I don't care what she say. I don't care who she said to. I don't give a damn no more. Okay.
I'm with Candy. Like I don't even want to hear her voice. That every time she opens her mouth, it grinds my nerves.
Child. I'm there with you now. I try to get her here for a chance when she
But
first
this
started.
is the same shit she's always been doing. She's literally doing the same thing. She's
I
always
wanted her to come on and show that other side, and she
a horrible person. She doesn't
I
have
guess
enough
she doesn't
time.
have it. There is no other side. That's horrible.
You know, and I know you know someone, so you'll probably see it exactly when I say it. But you know those people that sit around plotting on folks, like diabolical. I think that's her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like most people go to their job or what have you, go home and do their life. But I think she sits around going, tomorrow, if I do this,
Right.
you know,
That's crazy.
tomorrow I'm gonna mess with so-and-so. I think that's who she is. Clearly.
That's crazy. So Kenya isn't there. They're like, where's Kenya? Candy's like, I don't think she coming. She didn't eat last night. So she said she got to eat today. And everybody was like, well, we ate breakfast together. I don't know how true that is, because Todd and Candy was sitting up there eating a whole meal on the bus.
Listen, Kenya was being Kenya. She came to be an asshole. This is what happened. Sonia, you pissed her off with that couples vacation thing. So now she's gonna be an asshole.
Because she was an asshole this whole trip. Yeah. So they call her and ask her if she gonna make it. And she's like, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna try to make it. So they sit there and they wait on her. And what was it, like another 45 minutes
or so? Why do that? I would have been like, okay, well.
Yeah, we'll meet us there. Well, she's up there taking pictures on the beach, and stuff. Just say, I'm not coming. Don't have no waiting. Just say, I'll meet you there, or I'm not gonna make it. Y'all go ahead.
Well, I did hear, and it's so annoying, like, this is why all these reality shows are getting so annoying, because production be switching shit around just to make a story. Like, so I heard that was from the first day when she first got there.
Oh, her doing the picture.
Like they created like her walking around taking pictures.
So that isn't what she was really doing up there.
Right. She was still being an asshole on purpose, but I don't think she was like, look at the beach. You know what I'm saying? That's just really putting sauce on it.
Okay. So we're going to Kingston. We're going to Kingston, where Sanya is from. We see Sanya's old house. We see her aunt Sharon, which is a friend of her mom's there. It was cute, whatever. They sitting up here, child. They went into none of that. They sitting up here being nosy about Kenya, talking about, oh boy, talking about, he said he was gonna change at the dinner and meet up with Kenya. But I was like, we on vacation. Like, who goes just to bed? They probably was up doing whatever. I mean, if it is, she good to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I don't think Kenya was feeling that nigga.
But if she did, you know what I'm saying? If they just went out and partied that night, we're in Jamaica,
right?
You know.
Now people do that. Like, she don't have a +1, but maybe, we don't know what Kenya's doing over there. But yeah, that makes sense where you'd be like, hey, where's everybody go? We all going to such and such.
Yeah. So we're at the Devon house or Devon house. I forgot however they said it. It's a fancy ice cream spot. And there's also a house on the property where her mom and dad got married. So she's showing them, a little bit of her. Okay.
Which I enjoyed that more than, just leave your medals at home. That was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I said, they're all rich. They done been to the beach and all that stuff before. It's cool to like see a place from the perspective of somebody who lives there versus
who lived there, who was there. And we didn't see everybody's a lot of their hometowns, you know what I'm saying? Like we went back to Todd. Well, it wasn't his house, but his little spot in Jersey. We didn't been to Kenya and mama house, even though she ain't opened up the door for us. But it's good to see, where people come from. So Sheree and Marlo talk, and Sheree tell her, like, look, you came across a little bit too aggressive last night. But she wasn't just upfront with it. When they be doing that talk, they be acting like they be going around the way with their talking, and
she wasn't aggressive. That's not what that was.
No, that wasn't. That was crazy.
That's what it was, crazy.
Yeah. You came for somebody that it had nothing to do with her. Well, you was talking about Ralph, and then next minute you jumped on Candy, and it seemed like you just said everything you've been wanting to say to Candy, and it wasn't even appropriate time to say none of that shit.
Like talking about her mama, and like you literally are trying to get Candy to snap, which Candy says she did, but who wouldn't? Like, this is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. So I'm gonna give it to you.
Well, Candy was having the same conversation with Mayetta, and she was like, she came across one of the dog, Ralph, out about his parenting when her parenting sucked. So how you gonna come at him? And she said, but what really pissed her off was when she came for her husband, and that's understandable. So Kenya shows up out the blue, like she do, in a good mood. Like, I'm here, everyone. And Sanya pulls her over to
Doing
the
that on
side.
purpose, too. She shows up late everywhere.
Everywhere.
She came from the thing in the very beginning to Marlo's little art exhibit from Dancing with the Stars. She has made it an interest every single time.
Every time. Yep. Somebody, I think Candy said that in the last one. Like, she always make an interest.
Something about Marlo and her parenting that it just clicked with me, because everybody keeps trying to give her a pass saying, well, she didn't ask to be a parent. This kind of got put on her. And I feel like if you can't handle it, then don't do it though. Like, there's plenty of ways. Like, if she felt like, I ain't gonna be able to do it full time, but if her sister work together, you know what I'm saying, to take care of them together, where, I never wanted to be a mother. I don't want anybody's kids, and I'm not taking them in like that. Like, if she would have established some type of understanding, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning, rather than trying to act like I'm a Mumpty. She done made up names for the shit, and that's not what you are.
Or did she do it to get a peach?
On TV? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
But what else can she talk about? How she holds, what did she say? Worldwide? Candy worldwide? She worldwide? Because she's a whole worldwide.
Whole wide world hoe.
Saying it's hard to be a mother and a hoe worldwide. Right.
So Sanya pulls Kenya to the side and want to know, why you late for everything? Sure, she was like, it's, I wouldn't do you like that. And she says, well, first I wrote this. In Kenya's defense, y'all ain't really do too much shit worth showing up for. But it would have been nice to see the love where she came from.
She probably was like,
yeah. But Kenya said she was talking to Brooklyn, and she go into Brooklyn having been wanting to talk to her father, and he ain't been wanting to come to Atlanta to see her, and she starts to tear up, and she says she's worried about losing her relationship with her father. Okay,
that's probably all true, Kenya, but you deflecting big time, girl. That ain't got nothing to do with why.
Sanya said that she keep using Mark as an excuse every time she get confronted about something. Yeah.
And I feel like even before when she said it, it made sense. Like, Mark used to do that shit to me, and I'm triggered by that, and I'm not gonna let you do that. That made sense. You late because Brooklyn, girl, stop.
Brooklyn, who's there? So y'all was sitting up there. Child, okay.
And I think every little kid does that when they have a father that doesn't live in the home. Every little kid that has a father that doesn't live in the home, at some point goes, I don't want to talk to him.
But they don't know him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he don't have that kind of relationship.
They go, well, you get to go to your grandma's house, and then the kid is like, okay, then I'll go.
Yeah, that's just like, and I mean, I don't have I don't know. I always had the kids that be like, daddy, 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 daddy. But in like the grandparent case, the other grandparents, the other grandparents, and then they be like, well, why they don't call me, or they don't know you like that. Like, you have to establish some kind of relationship. Like, it'll get back together when they get older. But as a kid, I don't want to talk to you on the phone, Granny.
I mean, obviously we don't live in the same state, but whenever D was littler than he is now, every time you said you were on the phone with me, he was like,
yeah. Yeah. He don't want to,
And my kids will be the same way, like, oh, this is gonna be long. Who are you talking to? Oh, this is gonna be long.
So we're back on the bus, okay? Marlo tried to talk to Candy, and Candy's like, why are you talking to me? Don't talk to me. Marlo's like, oh, you being petty. You that mad? Candy was like, don't talk to me.
I wish Candy wouldn't even gave her that much.
She should have did the Kenya.
I wish she would have just been like, don't talk to me, and kept doing what she was doing. I wouldn't have even went back and forth with her.
Because they did the little back and forth thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have been looking at her
like, girl. Yeah.
Remember last night? That was our last conversation. That's what that was. Our last conversation.
Done and done. So we at the stadium where Saint used to run. This heifer ran the 448 seconds. That bitch is fast. Okay. I can't get up.
Just running with no shoes on.
But that was the record that she broke. I'm like, I can't get up right now and run all the way up to my room.
That's not even a full minute.
No, a 400. She ran a 400. So right there.
To run to the corner. And
so
I ain't that far from the corner.
So right there, in front of everybody, they timed her. Like you said, this heifer ain't had no shoes on. She did 30.6 meters in 5.2 seconds. It didn't even look like she was running that fast. That's how fast her ass was running.
And she had on tennis shoes.
And she looked like she was really playing with them hoes. You know what I'm saying? She still got it. That heifer fast.
I mean, but see that right there, that's what I'm saying. All of that I could appreciate way more. Like at the end of the day, people keep saying, yeah, your medals, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, yeah, she's an Olympic gold medalist, though. That's different than.
Yeah, that's the world, Craig, the world.
My God.
Yeah. Yeah.
More than one. And got the bronze, but she ain't really want to talk about that one.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, that's like Clarissa Shields over here, gold medalist. You've been knocking heifers out all over the world. I'm not trying to. I don't even want to play with you. We ain't even finna play shot.
I was a track star. Don't say that. Just say I ran track in high school. Don't say I was a track star.
Don't say that.
Track, you're not a star.
No.
I mean, you're not a star anywhere that I know of.
You said what?
He's not a star anywhere that I can recall.
That's what I thought you said. Nowhere. No. I watched. Look, I had turned on this movie and I don't know. I think it might have been on Hulu or something.
It was on Netflix because I think I saw it too. And I forget who was playing her dude. Her dude was somebody.
And it was called White People Money.
Yeah.
And they had won the lottery and they were trying to.
I fell asleep. I didn't finish watching.
I had to cut it off. It was that horrible.
Right.
It was that. And the dude is somebody. The dude was the old brother from The Shy that got killed off.
Which is what made me start watching it at first.
Me too. I didn't even know she was in it. It was horrible. It was so horrible. I had to turn it off. Yeah. Okay.
And I mean, he was T-Boz, but I was always.
But it was the whole TLC thing.
But why her though? She was the only one that like Little Mama and Kiki were
killing it. Yeah.
And he was T-Boz with a bad wig on.
All right.
Sorry, Drew. I'm just saying.
And I forget that she was even T-Boz in that movie. I really do.
Like we do know that she cheated on Darwin.
That's what we know. That she broke up that relationship.
She did do that.
And my daughter said, I still don't mess with her behind that. So, okay. So they gonna put Drew and Marlo up against each other. Okay. And these fools start taking bets. Okay. Drew won by a hair. Okay.
I would have bet on Drew because Marlo doesn't do shit. Also, the fact that Marlo was even able to keep up with Drew is because her legs were so fucking long, like she's a, Sasquatch.
Right. Right. Well, then Drew hurt her ankle celebrating the fact that she won.
This
Okay.
child been in the cast ever since the show started.
They didn't send so they didn't send her to the doctor. Here's the thing. She torn her Achilles again. If I had just torn my Achilles, I would have been like, girl, I ain't finna run.
I'm not
race.
running.
I'm not doing that. You didn't see nobody else race. So that was the whole thing, was Marlo and versus Drew, or did we all decide after Drew hurt herself?
No. It went down in the bus. And somebody was like, who gonna race? Somebody said something about her being a track star. And then Marlo volunteered.
Oh,
like,
okay,
nobody
because I was like, is that what we came there for?
Sonny said she set it up.
Child, please. See, that's why I'm staying back with Kenya on that one. No, that's why I'm staying back with Kenya.
Nobody. I'm gonna watch you run. You're the runner. Who comes to a track to watch me run when they got you here?
So the next day, we're getting ready to do this iFit shoot. Okay. Marlo on the bus. Kenya and Sheree is late. So Marlo go on to the event to meet up with Sanya and her husband, who's already over there. So then we see Kenya and Sheree, and Kenya was like, well, what happened to them? She was like, I called, but they didn't answer. And so her and Sheree is talking about they feel like they were uninvited. We see Sanya talking to Marlo at the thing, and she's like, she lost her phone. So she don't know if they tried to contact her, but she lost it once she got over there, or, she don't know what, but she got to get down to business at this point. I guess the other ones just weren't interested because they weren't there either. So the only one that showed up on the bus was Marlo.
Yeah, but her invitation was like, hey, I'm doing this tomorrow. You can come if you want to.
Yeah.
Trying to. For her, she was going to work and it wasn't, the shit was there. Now, I'm
because
gonna have
it
to
was
go
work.
with Sonia on this one. She had everything set up. She even had that boat ride set up for y'all in case you didn't come. So it wasn't even like she didn't have nothing set up. If you wanted to go, and Kenya and Sheree were the main ones, but Sheree don't handle no business. So she don't need to be in front of no business because she ain't gonna handle it no damn way. Not unless it's a scammer. That's the language she speaks. Hey, Martell. But then Kenya, like, does she really need that? Because I feel like she can make that connection if she wants to. But is she fitness? Not anymore.
No. So, well, Candy didn't go because she had to practice for this audition she had coming
Candy
up.
didn't go because she didn't want to.
Well, she said her audition come first, her money come first. So she went to go practice with Drew, and Drew was doing too goddamn much.
Stop saying that, because going to practice with Drew ain't got shit to do with your coins. You don't want to go too. And you were like, shit, I ain't finna do that. I can just, Drew stuck in her room. I'll just go visit her because I'm not doing that.
Look,
and have to sit up there with Marlo. Hell no, I'm not going.
That's another reason why she's like, I ain't doing it. So the conversation went to Marlo, and Drew tells her, Marlo was talking shit about Sanya too, calling her a suck up and everything when I was over to her house. Candy was like, she messy. She is messy. She's not loyal to anybody. So, And I don't know if anybody expects her to be.
Start kissing Sanya's ass until she invited her to this shit.
Right. So now we got Mayetta. Who was it? Kenya and Sheree.
Kenya, Sheree, Mayetta, and her husband.
Right. So they went to the Chucker Cat.
Sheree's friend.
And my boy, she told her dude to stay on the in the hotel room. Marlo, he couldn't go to the bus. I mean to the boat. I wouldn't want to be there. Have to stay in the damn hotel.
She was with him. He was with her.
Oh, he was there that time because I know one time she told him he didn't have to come. Or maybe that's when they went to the ice cream thing. I don't know.
Yeah, he was there with her when she went over there with Sunny because him and her were on the bus together.
Okay, that's right. So can you get on the mic?
No way, Marlo.
Can you get on the mic and she do this Sonya impression that was very good, I must say. She did a really good impression. So they have fun dancing and drinking and partying with the people on the bus. Now, that's the kind of trip I want.
Because at the end of the day, Sonya, it was cool watching you go to the track. I didn't want to have to go see you. You and Ross look good, by the way. Like y'all should be a fitness couple. I'm here for it. Like with all the non-melanated folks that we see on TV, like doing that shit. Like I was into it. That's all. But I don't have to watch you go do that. I could see it on the commercial or on your app or whatever. I'm in Jamaica. I want to go on the catamaran and
I'm going to the bus. I mean to the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to do when I go there. They even have food on the bus. So it was set up. I was like, that was the best time. That was the best time right there, them on that dang boat.
Without Marlo.
But and it wasn't no drama.
And no Drew.
No Drew and no Marlo, so no drama. So Sheree started talking about She by Sheree is finna go down, okay? She's finna do this fashion presentation in about 3 weeks. Now, it's not a show, just in case she don't get all her pieces. So it's just a demonstration.
How dreadful. A fashion show with no fashions.
She already expecting it to be a fuck up. So, okay.
You know why? Because she did the same exact thing before, Sheree. When the show started in episode 1, your stuff should already been delivered or on the way.
Come on now. Can you say she won a model, okay? And she did this little demonstration for her, and that fool put on the show, and then Mayetta joined her, and they was busting it all out all over. And Sheree was like, "Nope, I need classy models, not you guys, okay?" But it was fun. They had fun.
Who needs classy models for a presentation? It's not even a show.
She need Ross and Sanya. That's what you need is fitness. That she really should have been over there. I fit. I'm just saying you should have got your ass up.
I said that, but she don't handle business.
No.
What is she doing running around New York taking lives with Martell? That'll promote the business. So
it's dinner time. Sheree sees Sanya on the way, and she tells her that she was hurt about being uninvited. And she was like, I didn't uninvite you. I went to work. I lost my phone. I didn't do it on purpose. You know, I really thought y'all just didn't come, you know. And Sheree told me I was really hurt because I wanted to be there. No, you wasn't, girl. You had the best time of your life.
This is what I came to do. Now, this is why we came. That's what she said. That was you, Sheree.
So dinner was at Rose Hall, which was a former plantation, and now it's a museum in Montego Bay. I want to see that. I'll stay there.
I always have this feeling about plantations. I don't know. It's just.
I've been to a couple of plantations, and I want to go to some plantations when I go down to New Orleans. I'm trying to find out which one of y'all Negroes, and I ain't talking about black folks. You know who I'm talking about.
I don't know.
Which one of y'all had Chloe?
I remember when here we go with Chloe again.
I'm just saying.
Why are you so attached to Chloe?
Because Chloe is the grandmama, and I seen her slave paperwork, and she was sold down in New Orleans. And I'm coming to the plantation to find out which one of y'all had Chloe. Okay.
I don't know. I ain't there yet. But anyway, dinner at the plantation.
So we at the plantation. Okay. So Candy asked Ralph to read a excerpt from his book. Okay. He jumped up. He read it. I'm like, you wouldn't read it for Drew, but you jumped your ass up for Candy. But okay. He go on to this whole thing about how he jumped to play the role as JoJo's stepfather. even though, like you said last year, Drew said differently. Okay, but now
Not only that, but wasn't Ralph the one having therapy for his daddy issues? Like, what qualifies him? Like, there's just so
they act like we
it's so
forget
vague.
the last couple of episodes. They act like it just went out of our head because now y'all this wonderful couple. We didn't forget. So now this fool's sitting here with tears in her eyes, and I'm like, whatever, Drew. Meanwhile, while that's going on, Sheree is over there telling Kenya that Sanya said that they just didn't show up, and she interrupts.
Why are we talking about that? Why are we,
Well, Kenya got mad. She interrupted the moment Ralph and them was having, and she wants to know, well, Sanya, why didn't you call back and check on us? And she's like, why would I thought you guys was on the boat ride. Like, why would I be calling? I just figured they just
the one that
didn't
she
come.
set up. See, she didn't just leave it there for y'all to stay stuck at the hotel. She had something set up.
In case you didn't want to do it. I'm finna go to work. Y'all could do this anyway while I'm there. You can either come and check it out or you could do this, okay? She was like, so was I supposed to stop and working and go figure out what happened to y'all? She was like, yes. No, Kenya. She was like, well, if Kenya wanted to be there, she could have, jumped in the cab like she did when we was at the ice cream shop if it was that serious. Sheree also jumped in, well, I told you I was feeling some kind of way as well. And they both started coming at her back and forth. And then Ross stood up and shut that shit down. He was like, I don't rock like that. Don't fuck with my wife like that. And that's how the episode went off.
So first I was like, Ralph, shut the fuck up and sit down.
Till we seen the episode.
Well, now I feel like, because I felt like that pretty much up until just now. I think I just now changed my mind. But because I feel like if Sonya had did it, they would have kept going back and forth. And we know that Kenya responds differently to men talking to her than she do with women. So yeah, okay. Men shouldn't be involved, but I don't know. Like, I feel like if it was my dude, he not gonna sit there and just let people keep piling up on me.
And y'all tag teaming her. It wasn't like it was one-on-one.
Right. I feel like at some point he would just be like, y'all gonna have to chill. Like,
right.
He doesn't cuss, so he wouldn't say fuck, but
I say it for you. I see.
I'm just saying, I was like, no, I'm not, because when he said that, she shut the fuck up. Like,
she did. And now next week she's calling Ross aggressive. And I was like, no, he wasn't being aggressive. We're not gonna put that on him. He is one of the least aggressive men there.
Ty sat there and Marlo beat him down, and he still, like, when he said something, like, he could have told her to shut the fuck up. But if he did that, then everybody would have been like, oh, Ty didn't feeling talking to a woman. But is she really a woman? Because she's more like a Sasquatch.
Oh.
And you know what? Marlo was running around on the track with her titties out and her underwear on.
She had her underwear on in front of them husbands. Oh, okay. Hey, here come my dude. You got a friend with you? All right.
Smack that thumbs up button, subscribe button. If you do not, this guy's gonna.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.